Now,
my name is Roy. I would like to refer you to my website entitled www.thejfranknorrishistoricalsociety.blogspot.com. And this video concerns an editorial that appeared in the Fort Worth Star-Telegram, owned by, at that time, Mr. Amon G. Carter, whom I knew well, worked for him for about 40 years. I knew him to be a generous and a gracious man. This video is about a man by the name of J. Frank Norris, who was not a personal friend of Amon Carter. In fact, in the early ages, they were at odds with each other. But at the time of J. Frank Norris's death, I want to read to you what Mr. Carter had to say about the man, J. Frank Norris, who has been maligned so much that I feel it necessary to set the record straight. And the editorial reads as follows. Published in August 21st, 1952. The newer generation may not fully recognize in the death of Reverend J. Frank Norris the passing of an unusual personality and the close of a life in which strife and storm and the exercise of dynamic leadership played dominant chords. Although a clergyman, Dr. Norris could perhaps have achieved prominence in almost any field of human endeavor. He possessed ambition and brilliance and the ability to gather others to his will. After 74 years, almost half a century of which was spent in the ministry, he had come into semi-retirement and had surrendered the pastorate of two tremendously large churches, the First Baptist Church of Fort Worth and the Temple Baptist Church of Detroit, and the presidency of the Bible Baptist Seminary, which he founded. But his intimate association with the activities of his denomination had not ceased. He reassumed the pastorate here only a few months ago, and death overtook him as he participated in a youth encampment near Jacksonville, Florida. His promotion of the Fundamentalist Fellowship spread across the nation and the foreign countries. He preached internationally and commanded throngs wherever he spoke. The force of his personality was enormous. The controversies surrounding him were frequent and noisy. He had the faculty of binding his friends and followers to him with hoops of steel, and the kindred quality of making implacable opponents whom he always needled and sometimes frustrated. But deep in his character, whatever the controversies, was the spirit of the builder. He built in beliefs, in numbers, and in stone. These monuments remain. Dr. Norris possessed great talent, however critical his opponents may have been of its use. His intellect was quick and razor sharp. He could sway people in a mastery of mass psychology. He had strength and courage and daring. He was perhaps a man of his era, an anachronism in a time which never completely understood the hard temper and evangelistic fervor of his character, but could not escape being fascinated by it. I offer this in evidence to the character of the man whom many people have maligned because of a lack of understanding who the man J. Frank Norris really was, a man whom I was intimately acquainted with and wholeheartedly place him in great respect as far as his memory, as in my memory is concerned. So I appreciate everyone looking at this video, and you can write me if you'll contact my website, which I have already given you. Thank you. I'm going to stumble around a little bit.